Hello everyone, welcome back. So in the last episode, we are seeing about sessions and how you could handle those sessions and how an authentication can be happened, like login stuff. So now in this episode, I'm going to show you how you could destroy a session. So in case the user logs out, so you should remove this entire, the session from this server. So you doesn't need to worry about in case someone takes back the data. Okay, so we're going to see how you could actually remove them and handle the data in a better way. So first of all, I'll just open up here. So I just need to create two different routes. Okay, one is to handle the logout and one is to check if this actually there is a session for a user. Okay, so I'll just say logout log out. So and I'll say break. For now, we'll just keep the data in it. Okay, and the other one is I'll just create another route which says is session is user logged in. Okay, so I'll just put a kind of a flag there. Okay, so now this user logged in, it's gonna check if there is a session. If there is a session, it's gonna return uh, a kind of a boolean value, a true or false. Okay, I'll just say if is set of. Okay, uh, it's better to directly check because you're not doing it, so you could actually check it dollar underscore session. Since that session has been started, we could directly check username is equal to dollar underscore post of username. Okay, that's actually a good one. Okay, in case it actually does, I'll say response of data of session uh, equals true. If we say okay, I'll just say session equal to true if is logged in, or else we could simply say it's false. Okay, okay, now let's test it. Okay, let's copy the route. Okay, I'll just actually try it in different name. I'll just rename it. I'll just rename it. Yeah, save and just send. So what it needs to take in is it's take say username as the username, and it's going to check if this session. Okay, actually it says session because we have been working for the last few episodes, so it says there is a session. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create the login function here in the method, and I'm going to close this session logout. Okay, and first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a response. This is a kind of response we can create. I'm going to say I'm going to send the username. Okay, so score session. Okay, because I'm doing this because the client side, okay, the other side, which is nothing but the client, needs to know who has been logged out actually. So it's a kind of a, it doesn't mean we need to check this, but in case there is some value received by the client in that side, like something like a username, it's gonna say okay, successfully login has happened, so no need to keep the session anymore in the client side even. Okay, it's a client side handling stuff. So I'm gonna say unset of dollar underscore session. Okay, and I'm gonna say session underscore destroy and close. So and then I'm gonna call this one. Okay, now it's gonna build the response. So if it just want to do that, I need to set the status to 200. Yep, done. So there we go. So we are working fine over there. Yep. So I'll just use the existing stuff, and I'll say log out, and I don't need to pass any parameters right now. It's gonna remove the entire session, so who are logged in, it doesn't matter for us right now. Let's make it's fine. Let's send out logout. So yeah, so we got a username. It says admin has been logged out. So let's try here. So you could see now undefined index username in something. So we haven't handled that. So now we need to handle that. So I'll just put a stop one here. Is set off, and here also there is a is set off, and here I'll just put an or. So in case the both values are existing, then only I'll say the true, or else we'll say it's a session hasn't been noted yet. So I'll use this one here. Instead of direct else, I'll just use this one to put this response. Yeah. It still says undefined index 32. Okay, actually we need to put the not. Hold on. It's actually and I just forgot. I thought I was seeking for the in that direction. Okay, now we're getting to the data because we haven't initialized the data. So for that, I'll just do here is response of data equals array of. Okay, so I'll just click on send. It says now session. Okay, we could use set off here. It's a really good one. Yep, there we go. So now we could see an empty array for the data. It's not set up actually. Yep, there we go. So now I could see a good thing saying that session has been loaded. If I click login here, I'll just send a request. So now it says I've been logged in. So if I now check for this one, you could see it says the session has been logged in because it says it's true. Okay. So this is how it works. Okay. So now we are handling our sessions. So now if I go back and log out again for the testing, and if I click now to check my session, it says false. Okay. So yeah, so that's how pretty much this session handling. So I just want to make it as a simple function stuff being here. So I'll just create a function. Function is logged in. So I could use this function anywhere in my program in the future. So I'm putting it here. So I just want it to be like a static code over there. Just one maintain indentation, and I'll just pass the $_post to here. So actually it's not required. Okay. Okay, dollar response equal to array, and here I'll say return dollar response. Okay, yeah. Now I need to like accept that. Same concept here. Okay, so this time I doesn't need this. Instead I'll use this one. And the name of the function will be renamed. Fine. Let's try. Yeah, there we go. So since we are logged in, logged out, showing me I'm logged out. If I send the request, okay, so it's working good. And if I send again, now it's sent to me. It's working fine. So now I'm getting the session details perfectly. So now we're done with logging in and logging out. Now we need to create a registration, which will be done in the next coming episodes. So meanwhile, you could use this one. I mean, you could just figure out the ways how you could import the database. So if you face any issues regarding that, let me know. I'll just cover up in the next coming episodes. Okay. So that's it for this episode, guys. Meet you in the next episode. Bye bye.